Everyone at Disney and Marvel Studios decided to bet big on Jonathan Majors to center the entire future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe on this actor who would play every single iteration and version of Kang. Of course, he was the star in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. That didn't exactly go over well, flopped at the box office. But in the 2 days since he was arrested on Saturday after being accused of strangulation, accused of assault, accused of harassment of his reportedly girlfriend, everything has been coming out about Jonathan Majors. Tons of information, including a very, very strong statement from his lawyer saying he did not do this. He is the victim in all of this, and we're going to prove everything. Charges will be dropped imminently. And even yesterday, on Sunday, there were a lot of people running with the claim that, oh, charges already been dropped. This is already done. It's no problem. Well, as people found out today, that's not exactly the case. Charges were officially filed over the weekend. They are still there. Right now, he is set to appear in court again in early May. Jonathan Majors charged with multiple counts of assault and harassment by NYCDA. Defense lawyer says there's evidence proving actor is entirely innocent. And we've talked about that stuff. She came out with a strong statement on Sunday saying, we have video evidence from the car that shows this didn't happen. We have driver testimony. We even have the witness recanting her story. And of course, everybody has their own opinion on it. I think until all the information comes out, everyone's just going to be doing that, guessing. Nobody knows for sure what happened except the two of them and potentially the driver in the car, if he's being honest. But we do now have some information about what exactly went down and why it went down like this. The first thing we found out was the story that reportedly happened, the story that she told the police. Here's what allegedly happened in the lead up to this. Per our law enforcement sources, police were told the alleged victim is Major's girlfriend, and according to her, they got into an argument while in a taxi or potentially Uber, returning home from a bar in Brooklyn. Our sources say police were told the girlfriend saw another woman texting Majors, and she confronted him, trying to sneak a peek at his phone. We're told the alleged victim girlfriend claimed Majors got mad that he allegedly grabbed her hand and slapped her, and then claims he put her hands around her neck during this confrontation. Now, the court documents tell a similar story. Again, these charges are still active against Jonathan Majors. If I were a betting person, I would say that they probably do get dropped. You know, when they go through the entire process of officially appearing in court, officially showing some of this stuff. But as of right now, the charges are active against Jonathan Majors. He's had ad campaigns get dropped from people like this. To my knowledge, Marvel has not made a statement about this, which I wouldn't expect a statement, at least not right away, at least not for a little bit, but we shall see. What we do know, however, is according to these reports, Jonathan Majors is the person that called 911 before all of this happened. The cops showed up because the girlfriend was getting very upset, all these things. The cops showed up, and she told the police that he did this to her. They saw the injuries on her, and then they took him to jail, arrested him. Let's go through this entire story. New info on Jonathan Majors' arrest. According to a new report, Jonathan Majors called 911 over concerned about his girlfriend prior to his arrest. Police sources told ABC the actor called 911 because of concern for his girlfriend. Police were told a different story upon arrival at the apartment, saying the actor attacked her in a cab while the two were on their way home from a Brooklyn bar. There's that cab story again. New York police officially reported that Majors was involved in a domestic dispute with a 30-year-old woman. Writing a statement, the victim informed police she was assaulted. Upon arrival, authorities noted evident marks on her body and then placed the actor under arrest. Initial reports mentioned the actor had been accused of strangulation, assault, and harassment. Now, listen, I could see things from every single perspective here. I could see things from the perspective of, hey, Jonathan Majors gets a text on his phone. Either it is a girl, it isn't a girl, whatever, and she confronts him. She gets mad. Maybe she hits him. Maybe he's just trying to stop her from hitting him, whatever that may be, just trying to calm her down, trying to restrain her in a way so she doesn't do anything else. That is totally believable. I think there's a lot of people that may have even been in situations like that where you might have done something fucked up, you might have done something wrong, and a woman's trying to hit you over it, and you're trying to prevent them from hitting you. Just stop them and let them calm down for a little while. But I think that it's very reasonable for anybody to say, well, maybe it didn't exactly happen that way, which is why the video evidence is going to be so important. Now, again, we have heard from Jonathan Majors' lawyer, right? Jonathan Majors' lawyer is the one who says the witness has recanted, the victim has recanted her statements about what Jonathan Majors did to her. We know Jonathan Majors' lawyer is saying that. I would say that if I were Jonathan Majors' lawyer as well, if I wanted to get people on my side. I'm not saying it's made up. I'm not saying it's fake. I'm just saying it's coming from his lawyer. These charges have not been dropped yet. If I'm betting, I do think the charges do get dropped. If they have everything they say they have, witness saying nothing happened, video evidence that shows nothing happened, of course I think these charges will be dropped. But it is not as straightforward as everyone was pretending it was when Jonathan Majors' lawyer said we expect charges will be dropped imminently on Sunday. We'll see what the future holds. I hope that all this stuff does come out there and we get the real story and that a Jonathan Majors is getting, railroaded. If this person made up this lie, if this woman made up this lie, I hope that she potentially gets everything that's coming her way and that Jonathan Majors gets completely and totally cleared. But as of right now, this is still a headache. This is still a mess for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Let me know what your thought is in the comments below. Again, I think that video is going to be so important because people are already going to think one way or the other. They're going to have their preconceived notions, even with the recanting statement. We've seen plenty of domestic violence victims recant their statements for one reason or another in the past. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.